Hello, hello, this is Johnny Cycles of CyclesGaming.com bringing you another edition of Dragons in Modern, looking at the two-lander, but we get the redraw. I think we're going to keep it. I don't know who's going first. Not me. I'll tell you what, this Wan Shi Tong Librarian has been so good in the little bit of time I've seen it in play. That is not what we wanted to see. Ragavan. So we'll go get... We need a Sacred Foundry or a Steam Fence. It looks like they're holding up some Spell Pierce mana. Alright, or not. Alright. What will we discard if we get this to resolve? I mean, I want all three of these, but probably that. I mean, so, okay. It's tough, right? We want Lessons in the Graveyard for Ranshaw. We also want Dragons in the Graveyard, but we want to make our land drops, and I don't really want to discard anything else. So if we cast this, if we end up discarding a dragon, then we cast this, we might just end up discarding a dragon again. I just don't want to do that. I want to try to find our land drops via... We can Clarion Conqueror next turn, get this back, and then try to make our land drops that way. And we really only need... We have 6 of these draw spells, and we really only need Dash to Ragavan. Sure. So opponent putting us under some pressure. This dies to a lightning bolt. What did they find? We're at 13 already. Flooded Strand. Cost 3, huh? I don't know what to do. I kind of want to use this Igano, Seat of the Empire, to kill their Ragavan. Because I feel like this is going to die to a lightning bolt. We could also just throw out a Wan Shi Tong after they go to fetch and make this into a 2/2 and draw a card. Try to find some lands that way. We have a white. We have 2 blue. I don't really want to go any lower. So the X is, we're not going to get a draw a card off the X, but it will put another counter on it. And then we will get to draw, hopefully draw a card. Oh no, Strix Serenade. And boo and hiss. Alright. Well, this is a good test for us. We're going to take another Ragavan hit, it looks like. At this point, we don't even necessarily need the Yagano. We can just Magmatic Hellkite. The very time, Arabella. Sure. So is this like a weird control deck? Well, I mean, the Clarion Conqueror could be good. It's just hard to imagine they don't have any kind of answer. Alright, that's good. You know, lightning bolt just straight up kills this. If they have another Strix Serenade, I'll be sad, but I mean, they're going to end up getting whatever we blow up, I think. So we get the, got a blocker for Ragavan now. And we can Glorybringer tag down the Teferi if we feel like it, or we can Rolling Dragonstorm and then Clarion Conqueror, bounce it back. Alright, see what they find. Hopefully they don't have another land, because we are holding, kind of taxing their mana slightly this turn. Yeah, the thing about Clarion Conqueror, you may wonder, it is a non-bow with Rand and Shaw, but it is not a non-bow with Glorybringer. Interestingly enough. Flage. Okay. That's annoying. So they're going to double it up with an Ephemerate. I don't think they get the Flage back, but it does kill our dragon, unfortunately. However, we do have this Glorybringer. They're going to get a Flage back, though. Dragon Turtle, you know what, is pretty good against Flage. Opponent's like, what are you doing over here? Dragon City, man. They could have a Solitude. They're playing Ephemerate. Their last two cards are a white card and a Solitude. I'll be sad. Alright. We have passed that test. Flage is coming back, though. However, we can Dragon Turtle it. If they don't have a counterspell. And we can roll in Dragonstorm first. And then Dragon Turtle it. They have the mana. Man, Flage and Ephemerate is annoying. Solitude, hard cast. Alright, so they must have... I wonder if they just didn't have a white card or if they decided they would be better just to hard cast the Solitude. So when they Flage, they can just kill our Clarion Conqueror, so I don't really want to abandon attachments. Do we need another Clarion Conqueror just to let it die to Flage? That is a dragon, so we are going to get double Ranishaw. And we're going to just hope that this Dragon Turtle doesn't get countered. So we knew about that. Quantum Riddler. Oh man, brutal. Could have drawn 2 cards. This is just, they're playing like a Jeskai, just powerhouse. All Modern Horizon powerhouses. What do we care about? The Ragavan hitting us, it's going to get bounced to their hand and they can just redo it, is the thing. See if they found a counterspell. That's how badly we don't want to get hit by a Ragavan. We're just going to waste our Dragon Turtle on it. But hopefully this Rain and Shaw will catch us back up. And so these 2 cards are kind of a nombo. Man, 12. I mean, our opponent just so much life, and they have that Flage coming back at any point. We're just hoping they don't have a counterspell. Alright, no counter magic, please. We know 2 of their cards. I'll be very sad if they have another counterspell. Oh, thank baby Jesus. Okay, that's good for us. The Flage, though, is bad for us. So essentially they can Ragavan dashed, and then if we block, we'll see how much mana they have. They may not be able to get the Flage back. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 6 mana. They may be hung up on red. Red and white. So double. I think they may be hung up on red and white mana for this. But we'll see. They could make another land drop, and there are many, many cards in hand. Alright, there's another red source. So now they can do the Flage nonsense. Or they can just hardcast a Quantum Riddler. Alright, what can we find? Glorybringer we knew about was coming. So we can Glorybringer away something. The Ragavan, I guess. Or we can just hold back the Dragon Turtle to block the Ragavan and Glorybringer the Solitude. I mean, this is a big hit. 6, 12, 18 if we want to. And then this is going to be another 5. So that's 23. Going to combat. Is there a world in which we die? So 4. This gives us down this. So 4 and 7. 10. We could just die to a bolt. Definitely attacking here. 4, 7, 10, 12. Yeah, I mean, I think we might have to... we could exert and hit the Quantum Riddler. I think just for the... Alright. Declare blockers. I'm down 13. That was a big hit. That was really good for us, and we can just do it again. Flage is a problem, but we do have a dragon turtle. I can't stop repeating myself. The number of times I have said those words, happily commenting on the fact that we have a dragon turtle. It's stunning. It's stunning. All right, here. That's really unfortunate. So now they can cast a Flage with haste. And then shoot down our dragon turtle if they have a kill spell ahead of time, and then we just die. Because it enters and does 3. I don't think we're dead yet unless they do have a lightning bolt. They're trying to decide what to target. Oh, they did 3 to the dragon turtle. So yeah, I mean, if we had gone in all in on the attack, we'd just be dead. We might still be dead if they have a lightning bolt or a way to get rid of this. Quantum Riddler, cast with warp. Trying to find that bolt. Yeah, the Arena of Glory on the Flage, I no longer like where we're at. So now they've dashed, they have another Ragavan. They've drawn so many cards. So they kill this, 6, 9, 11, go to 1. And I think that's really bad. It's really bad for us. They could just also, yeah, they're going to finish off that. Put us to 1. Have a blocker up. Alright, what's our best draw to get out of this? 22. They're at 22. Whew, that's so much life. That is so much life. And so many cards. Alright, so we got a land. We can Clarion Conqueror. But the thing is, we can't even take a turn off to try to play this Rolling Dragonstorm. So our only hope here is that our Dragon Turtle survives, and that we can somehow do at least 25 points of damage to our opponent with one swing, which is 6, 12, 12, 17, 22, which is not enough. And that they don't have a counterspell for our Dragon Turtle. Yeah, no response. They haven't been playing a whole lot of counter magic. They've just had nothing but fire, though. Nothing but gas. And we don't have any life gain, so we're going to need to chain together, like, a variety of things here to have a chance. And dodge a lightning bolt on top of it. What is our best draw? I really don't even know. We just aren't equipped to kill these creatures. We're equipped to race. Alright, that changes the math a little bit. So 4. Alright, 6, 12, 18, 25. This could be a Ranenshaw victory right here. I can't activate their abilities. I died to my own Clarion Conqueror. Oh, we're gonna die to a Ragavan hit. We're going to die to a Ragavan hit. I said it too. I said it. I said that we couldn't activate abilities. I did. I said it. We had them. We had them. And we could have just held back two blockers and swung in, and then the next turn gone for it and won probably. All right, so we have. Oof. I mean, after seeing what I just saw, I feel like we need to bring in. All right, so we'll bring in. I think we bring in all of our. I don't know if we want the rest in pieces. High Noon seem like they could not. I mean, they might. I just don't know if it's Ephemerate though. It does shut down Ephemerate. We saw Clarion Conqueror doesn't do a whole lot against him. Temporary lockdown, not at its best. Maybe we do bring in the rest in pieces and take out some card draw. I don't know. We might just end up dying to another Flage, but I feel like this has got to be. This is our best package. Man, I'm gonna really we had it. We'll keep. We had it, and I just I messed it up. I just messed it up. I mean, we had it. We could have gotten there with if we had just remembered our activated car, our activated things didn't activate. We would have won that game. All right, they left it on top. We'll go get our Thundering Falls. Holding up some counter magic. Maybe they'll just dash in a Ragavan. That would be the best thing for us. Alright, they're not gonna do that. We will go get another Thundering Falls. I mean, we want that. We just need to make land drops. So we're hoping to just counter something. We can either spell Pierce or counter spell Phalia Exuberant Shepherd. No, we're gonna have to lightning bolt that. Man, this coming into play tapped is gonna hurt us. This puts our shields down for something, but we do have the spell Pierce if they go for Teferi, which it looks like they might be doing. Quantum Riddler, no response because we cannot respond. Alright, so digging. We will spell pierce that one. Stop those shenanigans. Okay, so we have nothing we can do. Counter spells online, but and abandoned attachments. I'm not even sure we have to discard a dragon though. Do we want to discard a dragon? It's painful to counter a Flage. I think we're just gonna hopefully draw a land. Alright, well that is a land. I do play 25 lands. I'm just still sore. I'm still just suffering from that misplay of mine. Let me see if my okay. Still suffering. And you know it's a lesson, right? You just have to learn the lesson. Another Flage with Ephemerate up. That's gonna be bad for us. If they do have, I mean, Ephemerate won't. It'll just kill the Glorybringer if they have it. It won't bring the Flage back. Hopefully they don't have it, but it looks like they do. Oh, Consigned to Memory is even worse. Even worse. Yep. A Lightning Bolt, I guess, in conjunction with this. Alright, a Lightning Bolt, baby. Our Glorybringer. 6/6. Garbage. So we can abandon attachments, pitching this Magmatic Hellkite. We can try to find a Lightning Bolt. We can play the Magmatic Hellkite and blow up a land and just have blockers. Both are pretty good. I think we're gonna just hold down the fort with the Magmatic Hellkite. Take him off of blue for now. And take him off of Flage mana. Then I mean, it's unlikely they're going to miss a land drop, but they have missed some. And then we're just going to lose our entire board to something that they can recur very soon. So maybe I said it when I didn't bring in the rest in pieces. Maybe the rest in pieces are just a necessary evil against a deck playing Flage. I've done this in the past. You bring in rest in pieces, and then you don't even your opponent never plays a Flage. They only play anywhere between 2 and 4. And if you bring in a rest in peace, and this isn't really a graveyard deck other than Flage so far, then we're just sort of left with dead cards in our hand. I guess we can pitch them to things like abandoned attachments. So live and learn. Solitude. Oh god. And if they have an ephemerate, then I think we're just dead. Alright, at least no ephemerate there. We have when it gets exiled though. I mean, we're just taking such a big hit from, and the Flage just comes back. So we're taking 9. It's a 2-turn clock. And that's the problem with trying to win by a. All right. Well, so now do we learn our lesson? Do we attempt to? I mean, our opponent's just having a field day over there with these cards. Talk about like a back-breaking sequence of cards. All right, and they can warp next turn. They can return Flage next turn. Another magmatic Hellkite. All right, so do we just run that back? I think at this point we're going to have to just try to find like a lightning bolt or something. That's really awkward. They're going to hit us. So we rolled the dice trying to find something. We're just trying to find a lightning bolt. And I guess that's probably like not the right play when they're going to be drawn into a card, but they can pitch it. I don't know. I think this is a losing strategy for us. However, on the upside, if when we block here, I think we die to this attack. But we do get 2 Ranishaws, and then we end up taking. Yeah, the Dragon Turtle. We needed the Dragon Turtle. That's all we needed. So then, yeah, if we had a couple live draws, Lightning Bolt and Dragon Turtle there would have saved us, bought us a few turns. Now, they can play the Quantum Riddler, and it's just too much pressure. Like we're gonna end up dying. They're gonna draw 2 more cards. We're gonna end up dying to. We're gonna block here, take 5 down to 3, and then we're gonna get 2 of these, but it'll be death. We'll still be dead. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, we misplayed in game 1 and lost that game. We should be going to a game 3 right now. So it is what it is, though. This deck that our opponent's playing is so powerful that we really need to be playing. We have to be. We just have to find our draw spells, find our answers, which we did in game 1, and then not misplay at all, which we did not do. So going to 3, we have no life gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might as well play a Ranishaw just for fun. No Dragon Turtle over here. Alright, well, Evangelion, fun games, good luck. Fun playing with you. I'll catch y'all. This is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all in the next one.